If I can teach you one thing, understand the power of context, all right? Welcome to the video. We got a question about soy. Soy give you man boobs. Are you a soy boy? I'm a soy boy. I've been a soy boy 19 years. Do I have any gyno? Let's see if I've got any gyno. No gyno here. No gynos. Alright? And if you got gyno, it doesn't matter. Okay, it's just cosmetic. Anyway, don't drink soy. Joe Rogan says Joe Rogan's got gyno. And Joe Rogan takes testosterone. You know, I'm taking testosterone as well. It's not an issue. Alright, this is the soy. Soy, this is what is gyno anyway. Let's have a look at gyno. This is gyno. It's just a puffy nipple. It's no health issue. It's just cosmetic. Alright, some guys go a bit crazy about it. It's fine. What happens is, if you have a high estrogen from too much dairy, the whey protein, it can also cause the excess estrogen. Also, most commonly is from anabolic steroids in athletes. So you see, you know, people have some UFC fighters or some, you know, UFC commentators like Joe Rogan, etc. Bodybuilders on Instagram, you know, fitness people, they have the gyno from excess anabolic steroids, where it just converts. You get a big spike in testosterone, and it's just too much, and your body converts excess into estrogen, and literally overnight, you can develop a man boob, a man breast. Anyway, let's get to the thing. This is PubMed. We know if it's on PubMed, it must be the truth. It must be the truth. If it's a medical case, we know it's absolutely rubbish, because context is often left out on PubMed. Context is often let out in studies. Let's have a look how much context we can leave out in this one. We've got one person, a 60-year-old man, referred to the endocrinology clinic for evaluation of bilateral gynecomastia over 6 months duration. CDC reported erectile dysfunction and decreased libido. When did that start? When did the ED and the decreased libido start? All right, this guy is drinking 3 litres of soy milk a day. That's all we know. We don't know if he's on any medications. We don't know if he's a smoker. We don't know how long he's had his ED for, or his decreased libido. We don't know what's going on in his relationship status. We don't know if he's single. We don't know if he's hetero or straight or guy or bi or whatever, or in the closet. We don't know anything about this guy, other than he's drinking 3 litres a quarter soy milk a day. Like, that's just like me saying, I was riding my bike along, I was going Oakley's, and I crashed. And when I stopped going Oakley's, I didn't crash. Like, what? Where's the variables, man? Where's the context? How the heck? This is how dumb people are. That's why most people subscribe to people like Nick the Vegan or Dr. Gregor. You know, they just follow blindly this advice. Or even Joe Rogan. They're just like, it's a study, it must be true. Use your logic brain, all right? The back part of your brain. Use that, all right? So use that part of the brain and go, what else is going on here? Is ED common in America? Yes. Is milk consumption in America common? Yes. Is soy milk consumption in America common? Increasingly so. Did Viagra is most common and popular against meat eaters in the gym? Yes, it is, all right? So this is hilarious. That this is an unusual case of gynecomastia related to ingestion of soy products. That's like me crashing my bike. Mr. Johnstone was wearing Oakley sunglasses, and this is related to him crashing the bicycle wearing Oakley. Oakley sunglasses are related to a case of a cyclist crashing his bicycle. It's like, what the... This is so much missing here. He might have relationship issues. He might have some body issues going on. He's lost his confidence. He's getting late nights. He's got a new job. He's doing night shifts. So many things. He's smashing the caffeine. He's doing a low-carb ketogenic diet. And his testosterone levels are tanking. And his libido's gone. Maybe he's doing tren. He could be doing tren. He's doing 3 quarts of soy milk a day. If you're drinking 3 litres of soy milk a day, you're a bit of a tweaker. Now, I'm a tweaker. Certified. But this guy, 3 quarts of... I've never drunk 3 litres of soy milk in my life. Like, what sort of... What? Who knows what's going on here? Anyway, I'm going to calm down. Calm down, Harley. This is insane. That this is when someone says, oh, but soy causes man boobs. Soy doesn't even have any estrogen in it. It's more of an estrogen blocker. Okay? So it's hilarious, man. It's hilarious. But dairy, that has estrogen in there. Go to Asia and look at the bodies of people in the country areas, like the people walking around, right? Go to rural Asia, rural Africa, rural India, where people live on $1 a day. $1 a day. And look how slim and lean and how feminine the women look and how slim and masculine the guys just look, you know, just like men from the 1940s. They look slim and fit looking. And they don't have the excess estrogen, you know, aesthetic. And that's fine. I'm just saying, you know. And then you go to the West and everyone's drinking the dairy. The girls have got polycystic ovarian issues and too much estrogens and hormones and testosterone and all sorts of stuff. Then on the contraceptive pill. And then the HPG axis is shut down. And they're no longer ovulating, and it's just like a whole, you know, craziness in the West, hormonally. Right? But this study, one very unusual case of gynomastectomy is related to ingestion of soy products. Isn't that insane, man? That's just like a PubMed study saying, we've got a very unusual case of a cyclist crashing related to wearing Oakley sunglasses. He was wearing frog skins, and they were yellow, and he crashed his bike. It must be the sunglasses. This guy's got low libido, erectile dysfunction. How common is that? That's insanely common. Even Joe Rogan complains he has low libido. And he has to take testosterone and all sorts of stuff. I mean, that's just very, very common in today's world. So there's many, many factors to it. Right? There's many, many contextual factors we have to consider in. Otherwise, if we're not doing that, if we're not putting all the considerations in, then we're just being disingenuous. We're being biased towards or against soy. And I'm not biased towards or against this. It's GYNO again. I'm just saying this is the facts. They used one variable. And we didn't even show when that variable was introduced into this man's life. All right? What factors? Like, it's just, oh man. People out there, if I can teach you one thing, understand the power of context. All right? If you're in a court, I mean, I've learned this in the court system, like the power. That's what lawyers do. They just flip things and corner you, and then you forgot what you said, and they like wrap you up like a spider wrapping up a cockroach, and you're like, what? I didn't say that. And they're like, yeah, you did. And it's like, whoa, what? So you've got to understand the context, and these barristers, these lawyers, these scientists, these people out there, these vegans even, orthorexics or whatever, Joe Rogan fans, metards, carnivore crew, whoever. Everyone has their biases, all right? And I have my biases sometimes, but I prefer to have a bias of context and transparency so I can educate my audience out there. So if you're a durianrider subscriber, you get education versus me just parrot you as on PubMed. Like, have context, people. Understand, if your window was smashed with a brick, it wasn't the brick. Someone threw the brick. The brick was thrown there, okay? So it's not the soy milk. If it was, I'd have that issue. And so, you know, thousands of vegans over the years that I've coached, etc. No one does. No one's ever come to me with GYNO from soy products. But from GYNO from testosterone, GYNO from too much dairy, GYNO from meat, too much fat, I've seen it a lot. You know, GYNO from not enough calories, and then your testosterone drops, estrogen goes up. I've seen that. But not from soy products, ever. Anyway, that's the wrap. Just lastly, I want to say testosterone is derived from soybeans. The stuff that Joe Rogan's shooting up, that I've shot up before, derived, that most UFC athletes are using, etc., etc., it's coming from soy and yams. So it is quite funny when Joe Rogan makes a soy boy comment, but you know, he's powered by soy, whether he likes it or not. Context, guys. Context. Understand the context versus just blindly reading something on the internet and going, yeah, you know, who wrote that? What's their bias? That's things like that. Who wrote it? What's their bias? That's one thing. Another thing is like, when did this study start? What's this person's insulin resistance like? What's their medication list, current, past? You know, what's going on here? What's their fitness like? What's going on in their life? Have they got depression from PTSD or from a car crash or attack or domestic violence or who knows, whatever. There's so many factors that contribute to health and outcome. All right. Is this person even lying? Is this person even going to the doctors and saying, yeah, I'm drinking soy milk because their wife was trying to make them drink soy milk and I don't drink soy milk anymore. You know, so they're putting a false report in. You don't think false reports end up in medical journals? They do. All right? You know, it's like professors and doctors and lawyers and cops and YouTubers, etc. are all just human. And people fib and bullshit to suit their agenda. I've seen lawyers out there, I've seen doctors out there do dodgy shit, man. Dodgy shit, right? Cops as well. YouTubers as well. I've done dodgy shit. Everyone does dodgy shit at some point in their life. So please don't go through the world thinking, it's on PubMed, it must be true. Understand context. Thanks for watching.